Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. For today's video, we are testing out the brand new Chanel collection. You guys, it just came in the mail and I had to open it and try it out for you. If you're curious to see what I picked up and hear my thoughts on these brand new products, keep watching. I thought I would start today's video by unboxing and showing you everything I picked up from the brand new Chanel collection. Now, there were a total of 2 blush highlighter combos, 6 new crayon pencils, 3 new nail polishes, and 2 new balm essentials. So I will pop up pictures of all of the products that I did not pick up. I did pick up 2 of the highlighter blush combos and 3 of the pencils. So I have unboxed everything already. I've taken it out of the shipping box. And I did notice that one of the pencils that I got was not the shade that I wanted. So I'm going to open everything. I will show you everything. But that one pencil that isn't the shade that I wanted, I'm going to show you, but I'm going to send it back. It is not a shade that I would wear. I am going to reach out to my sales associate and return that. But I will go ahead and start by opening both of these brand new blush highlighting duos. This is the Jardin Imaginaire blush and highlighter duo, and I have shade Light and Berry and Gold and Peach. So we'll start with the gold and the peach. They do come in the standard black felt Chanel packaging. You do get a brush. Here is Gold and Peach. Now with these, you get 6.5 grams of product. They are made in Italy and they have an 18-month shelf life. I think it looks beautiful. I'm hoping that this camera is going to pick up the embossing because it is very, very beautiful. Now at the end of the video, I will do several swatch comparisons for you guys to see if any of these shades are similar to other shades that you have in your collection. Now this is a limited edition collection. I do anticipate once it goes live online, it's going to sell out really, really quickly. Most of the Chanel limited edition products do. This is Light and Berry, and it's just got this beautiful dark fuchsia, and then this highlighting shade has a little bit of a shift to it. I'm hoping that the camera picks it up. That's why I keep turning it back and forth. There is this iridescent shift that I think is beautiful. I cannot wait to swatch these. I really, really can't. I think they look just beautiful. So I am going to start with the coral. That felt really, really nice, but it looks just like several other Chanel coral blushes that I have in my collection. So I am going to be real curious for those swatch comparisons. Here is that highlight shade. So it's definitely gold, kind of yellow. Now I'm going to go with the berry. That is pretty, and I'm not certain if I will have any blushes in that shade. Here's that highlight. So you can see that these highlighters, just for my swatches, are a lot more powdery. I think they look beautiful. I am going to put each one of these on my cheeks. I will put the coral on one side, the pink on the other, or the berry on the other, and I'm going to use it as a blush and a highlighter. When I'm doing my makeup every day, honestly, I would probably just swirl these together. Now these, I mean, literally just showed up on my doorstep. It is, as I am filming it, it is Wednesday morning. I am supposed to be headed to the lake, but the lake can wait. I had to play with this new Chanel. I have been waiting for these. They just look so beautiful. Like I mentioned, I picked up 3 of the new crayons. So start with number 42, Celestial Pink. Now I did open these already, do a little bit of swatch on my arm and take some photos. And the pink does have a little bit of like some glitter particles in it. I'm not certain that I'm gonna like it on my eye. I really am not. And when I was swatching it, the actual crayon stick felt a little loose. So that's what it looks like. I think if it didn't have all of the glitter in it, it would be a beautiful base shade. But because it has all that glitter, I don't know that I'll be able to use it as a base shade underneath the rest of my eye makeup. So next I'm going to go in with number 48, Dream Leaf. Now this is this like lime green shade. This is not the shade that I wanted. That is the color of green. I texted with my sales associate, and I told her I wanted the sea foam green pencil, and this is what she sent me. So there was definitely miscommunication on our part. And I think that, I'm sure it's my fault. The name of the actual shadow has the word blue in it, so I probably should have said blue. But to me, it looks sea foam green, and this definitely doesn't look sea foam green. This is neon green. So I am not going to swatch this. I am going to just put it back into the case. And like I said, I am going to send this back to her because that is not a color of green that I would wear. I have started to wear more greens. Not that color though. And last is number 54, E-Course. Now this is kind of like a dark maroon plum, almost brown. And I'm hopefully going to wear it as kind of like a brown. So that's what that looks like. Definitely looks more on the brown side when swatched. So that is everything that we are working with today. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish off this look. I do have my complexion products down already. They are all Chanel products. I will link them down below. So I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to go into the coral shade. Let's see how this applies. Now I do have a little bit of bronzer on, but not a lot, and I don't have any cream blush on. That's beautiful. It blended really, really nicely. I think it is sitting beautifully on my skin, and it doesn't go on too bright, which I do like. I like to be able to control the amount of color I get on my cheek, so I do really like that. That is beautiful. That it really is. It's not showing any texture at all. I am 46. I have combination to oily skin, and I do have a little bit of texture on my cheeks. I don't think that this blush emphasizes any of that. I think it looks really, really pretty. So I'm gonna take a highlighting brush and go into this highlight and see how it looks. There's definitely a glow. Look at that. But it's not over the top. I don't feel like I need to go in and buff at all. I just think it looks really, really pretty. I like that. I really like that, and I think mixing the two will be even prettier. Okay, so far, very, very impressed with the gold and peach. I really, really like. So now I will go into the berry. Now this one looks like it's going to be a little bit more pigmented. I feel like I got a little bit more product on the brush. Okay, I didn't think that anything could beat that coral, or the peach, I guess is what they're calling it, but wow. That berry is so nice. So nice. I really, really like, and I truly thought it was going to be a little bit more pigmented, and I was going to have to go in and buff and kind of like tone it down, but it didn't. It applied perfectly. You guys are going to have to let me know which one you like better. I really don't know right now. So now I'm going in with that highlight shade. And like I said, there was that iridescent shift. I don't get so much of that shift on my cheek, but wow, is that beautiful. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these highlighting duos. I think both the light and berry and the gold and peach, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I really want to know what you guys think it looks better. Let me know down below in the comments. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. I truly cannot decide. I am sitting here looking at my cheeks and I just don't know. I really cannot tell you which one I like more. I think that they are both stunning. All right, so I'm going to put those to the side. Now I'm going to get out these eye crayons so we can create a look using these two eye crayons. Now I do have some other Chanel eye crayons. I'm going to get those out to add in to this look. I was anticipating 3 shades and now I only have 2, so I feel like I need a little bit something else. So we're just going to go ahead and play. I don't think that the other shades that I have are going to work. I only have 2 and they're very similar to the ones that I have. So I'm going to start with number 54. This is that deeper kind of like maroon brown shade. And I'm going to take it in the outer portion of the eye. Okay, it is a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be. And I'm going to blend it in with a Sonia G brush. Now on my eye, you can see the purple coming out. So once I start blending, it's definitely less brown and more purple. Or like plum. And I am just doing one eye at a time because these do dry down pretty quickly. So this is definitely a plum. It, you know, it's swatched on the deeper side, but it is plum once you start blending. So now I'm going to take that pink, celestial pink, and I'm just placing that in the inner half. I'm going to blend with a Sonia G brush. I think the formula is fine. I just don't like the colors, and that's totally personal preference. I do like the formula of these. They are long lasting. Like this is going to last all day long. All day long. It is not going to crease at all. And it'll stay like this all day. I just don't really care for the colors. And you know, they only added 6 new ones to this collection. So it wasn't like I had a lot of colors to work with, but yeah, I don't really like that. I don't really like that. And the purple one, they had a light purple, and that's the one that I was going to get originally. I was going to get the light purple, but the swatches that my SA sent me were extremely glittery, and I just couldn't do it. It was too much glitter. So I don't think I would use these as eyeshadow. Now, you could use these as a liner. The ones that I had originally purchased, I did use as a liner. So I think what I'm going to do is grab a Chanel powder eyeshadow and do my left eye with the powder eyeshadow, and then I will use these as eyeliners. So I am just going to very quickly take this quad right here. This is shade number 266 Tissi Essentielle, and just create a very quick eye look. And then, like I said, I will use these shades as a liner. All right, that was super quick. I just threw on a little bit of shadow. So now I'm going to take shade number 54, and I am going to apply it as a eyeliner. And see, that's really pretty. So because I'm not blending it in, it almost has that deep plum, almost brown look to it. And I think it's very pretty. So I will take the celestial pink and go underneath my eye. So if you zoom in really closely, you can see it. But from far back, I couldn't really see it. So I am going to close my eyes, and I will zoom in so that you guys can see both eyes. Let me know which way you prefer it. I can tell you I prefer it as a liner. When it's blended out like that, I just don't like the way it looks. To me, it looks greasy, and I just don't like it. That is personal preference. Now, like I have this brown shade right here. This is shade number 40. I have used that numerous times as a shadow, and it has worked perfectly. I really like it. But these, I don't know if it's the color, but it just isn't working for me as a shadow. So I have a little sample here of the Chanel Volume Mascara, and I am just gonna go ahead and very quickly throw on some mascara to see the finished eye look, and then we will do some swatch comparisons. All right, here is the finished eye look after mascara. I definitely think mascara helped with both looks, but I still prefer to use these new eye crayons as liner. Let me know down below what you guys think. And let me know what you thought of the color story. The color story surprised me. It really did. It definitely seems more spring than summer or even fall. All right, now I want to go ahead and do a few swatch comparisons. And honestly, I think that this is going to be the most important part of the video. I really, really do. Chanel is, in my opinion, famous for repeating blush shades. It just seems like every single new blush and highlighting shade that they come out with, they have already done. So I am curious to see just how close these blush and highlighter duos are to some of their others. So I'm going to start with the peach. I'm going to do new swatches. And I'm just going to be doing the blushes right now. I'm going to start with the Le Beige Healthy Winter Glow. And this is the coral shade as well. So I'm going to try and zoom in. I'm just saying, you guys, that is so similar. So similar. And when I reviewed this coral blush, I did swatch comparisons in that video. So you're going to see that this shade is very similar to so many other Chanel blushes. This is another blush and highlighting duo. So I'm going to swatch this coral shade right there. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I love Chanel. I love Chanel blushes. But if you already have these in your collection, I don't think you need to run out and buy this blush. This is Peche Rosé. And I don't know that this is going to be similar, but we're going to try. I think this one is going to be more peach. Yeah, so they're calling this new blush peach, but when I think of peach, I think of this. I mean, there's a huge difference between those two shades. So here is another blush duo, and I'm just going to swatch the coral or the peach shade. I will swatch that pink shade up against the pink blush. This one is a similar shade. It's just not as pigmented. It's just a little bit more sheer. Now I also have this blush quad here, and I'm going to swatch this peach kind of coral shade down here. So that one's not similar at all. All right, so I think the closest match are going to be those first two, and they really are almost identical. Now both of those blushes that I swatched were limited edition. You can no longer get them. So if you missed out on those launches, then yes, I think this is a great blush and one that I would recommend. I think it's beautiful. I really do. But if you already have those, I don't know why you would need to go out and get this one unless you just really wanted that highlighting duo with it. All right, so I'm going to switch arms and do the pink. Now, I don't think I'm going to really have anything as similar to this shade. This shade is more of a fuchsia, and I don't think I have a lot in that kind of like fuchsia category. But I am going to start with this permanent. This is Rouge Profound, and as I'm looking at it, it looks more red. So I don't think it will be similar. Yeah, that's more red. That's I was thinking that it would probably be the closest that I had to fuchsia, and it's not similar at all. This is the Le Beige Healthy Winter Glow in shade Rose Polaire, and I don't think this is going to be very similar either. That's more of a pink. This is Rose Rubin. So this one might be similar, so I'm going to swatch it next to it. Yeah, so that is pretty similar. So if you have Rose Rubin, that is almost identical to that berry. So here was that blush duo where I already swatched the coral, and now I'll swatch this pink. But I don't think it's going to be similar because it's going to be a lot more sheer. Yeah, I mean, you can see that swatch doesn't even show up. This blush is very sheer. So I grabbed this one. I wasn't sure. This is Beige Rose et Mauve. We're going to try. I don't know. Yeah, that's not similar at all. And I kept out this oversized kind of blush quad, and I was going to swatch this one right up here. But I don't think it's going to be similar at all So I'm just going to put it back. Those are the blush swatch comparisons. Let me know what you guys, do you have any of these existing blushes already in your collection? Now, I did not swatch other brands. I have numerous blushes. I didn't want to make this video too long because I do really want to get it up for you guys so that you guys have a chance to review it and watch it before making the final decision on your purchases. Let me know down below what you guys think though. This makeup has now been sitting on my face for probably about 20 minutes or so. I do think it looks beautiful. Like I said, these blushes are a yes for me. Absolutely a yes. I love the formula. I love the colors. I think that they are beautiful. Really beautiful. And I did the swatch comparison so that you guys could see just how similar they were to other shadows or other blushes in my collection. So if you don't have those other blushes, then I definitely recommend picking this up. It is limited edition, like I said, so I would not wait too long if you are interested. But if you already have them, I don't think you need to run out and buy it. I really don't. With so many other new products coming, I don't think you need to spend your money on something that you already have. Now, like I said, this is not available yet on the US site. I know it is available in the UK, so I will link it in the UK. And as soon as it is available in the States, I will edit my caption and edit the link so you, if you're interested in purchasing, the links will be down in the description. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, welcome. I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and join our luxury beauty community. It would really mean a lot to me. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.